Every child is born with the power to imagine and create. Building a startup? It's simply turning that imagination into reality. Welcome to Founders Lab powered by AI-Praxis. This is not another summer camp or any certificate factory. This is a structured, outcome driven entrepreneurship program built especially for school students starting from grades 8 through 12, ages 14 to 18. Here's what makes us very different. Students don't just study startups, they build and launch them. In just 4 weeks, 20 working days, 3 hours a day, and by the end, your child won't have a folder of notes. They will have a live business, a real product, real customers, real revenue. And yes, it's all happening online. No travel, no logistics, just a laptop, a dream, and the right guidance. I'm Amit Singh, founder of AI Praxis. I bring over 19 years of professional experience to the table, and for more than 8 years, I've been deeply dedicated to startup mentoring and building, working directly with founders, running global cohorts, and understanding exactly it takes actually to go from zero to one. And I started AI Praxis with one mission: no learner should ever be deprived of the skills needed in the AI era. Because the world is changing right now, AI is reshaping every industry, every job, every opportunity. And in the middle of this transformation, I believe it is our duty as teachers, as academicians, as mentors to expose our students to entrepreneurial skills much earlier than ever before. Not so they, survive the future, it is so they can own it. So their future isn't just bright, it's secured. That's exactly why I built Founders Lab as part of our flagship offering at AI Praxis. And this is absolutely not theory, this is not textbook entrepreneurship. Founders Lab is fully practical. Every single session has a real deliverable. Students don't just learn about startups, they build one. And here's the power move: we leverage AI in the best possible manner. AI for ideation, AI for design, AI for content, AI for automation. We teach students to wield AI as a founder's superpower, not replace their creativity, but multiply it. So by the time they finish, they don't just have a certificate, they have a live business, a real product, real customers, real proof of what they can build. That is the future we owe our students, and that future starts today. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through exactly why Founders Lab is the single best investment your school or your child can make in 2026. Whether you're a school principal watching this to transform your institution, or a parent who knows your teenager has that spark, or a student who is tired of being told to wait until you're older, this is for you. Because the world isn't waiting, and neither should you. So let's dive in. Indian schools have always been centers of academic excellence. Scientists, engineers, doctors, leaders who shape industries worldwide. Your institution is part of that proud tradition. But the world has changed. The World Economic Forum reports that 65% of children entering school today will not work in jobs that don't yet exist. McKinsey estimates 375 million workers globally will not will need, in fact, to switch occupational categories by 2030. Academic knowledge alone, no longer enough. Employers and the economy now demand builders, not just learners. Now, look at India. We are the third largest startup ecosystem on the planet. Over 100 thousand DPIIT recognized startups, 100 26 unicorns as of March 2026. But here's what nobody's talking about. The next wave will not come from IITs alone, it will come from school corridors like yours. And this isn't wishful thinking, this is already happening worldwide. TE in the USA, the Network for Teaching Entrepreneurship, which is active in 3,000 plus schools, their alumni, over $1 billion in combined revenue. Singapore's Ministry of Education embedded entrepreneurship in their national curriculum since 2012, and today ranked number one globally for student innovation readiness. Young enterprise in the European Union, 1 million students per year building real companies in school. Denmark tops the European Union in graduate employment rankings. The model works. The data is clear. The question is, where is India in this race? Let me give you the numbers. Every school principal, every parent, every policymaker needs to see. 65% of today's students will work in jobs that don't exist yet. World Economic Forum Future of Jobs Reports 2023. 1 in 2 Indian graduates are not considered job ready by employers. NASSCOM Aspiring Minds Employability Report. 0 rupees. That's the revenue generated by most students before leaving school today, because there are other schools which are completely, entrepreneurial in many manners, are able to do that. So, Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India. And India, number 3 in the global startup hub rankings, but school age founders remain completely untapped. DPIIT Startup India Report 2024. That gap, that's not a problem. That's an opportunity. So, an opportunity for schools to stop producing just job seekers and start producing job creators. An opportunity for parents to give their children proof of work, not just a report card. An opportunity for students to stop asking for permission and start building their future. Founders Lab exists to close that gap, starting with your school. So, how do we do it? How do we take a student from zero to startup in just 20 days? Let me show you. One program, real startups, proven skills. So, our philosophy is built on 4 words: learn, build, launch, sell. Not study, not analyze. It's learn, build, launch, sell. Every step is real. Every step has a deliverable. Every step moves your student closer to being a founder. Learn AI powered tools, real business models, lean thinking, no fluff, just what works. Build website, brand, product, payment system. They create the entire infrastructure of a real company. Launch, go live across social media, real URLs, real handles, real presence in the real world. Sell, pricing psychology, first sales, investor pitch deck. They learn the art of convincing someone to pay. So here's the difference that matters. Students do not study entrepreneurship, they live it. Every session has a real deliverable, not a worksheet, not a quiz, a real asset for the startup. So by day 5, they have a business model canvas. By day 10, they have a live website and payment gateway. By day 15, they are marketing to real customers. By day 20, they're pitching like founders. Think about what that does to a 14-year-old. Not, I want to be an entrepreneur someday. I am an entrepreneur today. That identity shift, that's the game changer. That confidence, that proof, that portfolio, that's what colleges notice. That's what employers chase. And that's what the future rewards. 4 weeks, 20 days, zero coding required. Let me walk you through exactly how it works day by day, week by week. Starting with week one. 4 weeks, 20 days, zero coding required, as I mentioned. That's all it takes to go from I have never thought about business to I have a live startup. So here's exactly what you're looking at. Duration 4 weeks, 20 working days, no weekends lost. And when I'm mentioning 20 working days, which means 3 hours a day, it's completely online, no schedule, disrupted. Daily format, Monday through Friday could be the best one, right? 3 hours per day. Short enough to maintain energy, long enough to get real work done. Target students, grades 8 through 12, ages 14 to 18. Maybe age 13 can also be accommodated. The exact window where curiosity is highest and fear is lowest. Delivery, online or in person, your choice, your convenience. What I'm presenting right now is a completely online model. For in person, we can definitely have discussions. Tools, free, no code, works on any device, laptop, tablet, even smartphone. But if there are paid tools to be used, students can use on their own or their choice. Outcome, a real startup, plus an AI-Praxis certificate, verified, shareable, genuinely differentiated. So let me say this again, because this is what matters. Students graduate with a live startup, a real product, a real website with a real URL, a payment system that can accept real money, an Instagram and YouTube presence, a pitch deck ready for investors, and a founder's portfolio, shareable proof of work that they can show any college, any employer, any investor, anywhere in the world. And here's what parents and principals always ask: will this interfere with academics? No. It's 20 days, 3 hours, structured around your calendar, custom scheduling available for school batches. Do they need to know coding? Absolutely not. If they know, it's well and good, but this is where they don't need coding at all. Every tool we use is free, browser based, and requires zero technical background. What if they miss a session? All sessions are recorded, okay? Full replay access. No one gets left behind. By the end of this program, your student won't just have a certificate, they'll have a proof that can identify a problem, build a solution, convince customers, and deliver value. That proof, it lasts longer than any exam score. Now, let me show you exactly how we get there week by week, day by day, starting with week one, which is idea to business concept. So, as I mentioned, 20 days, 4 weeks, one complete startup journey. And let's get started with week one, idea to business concept. So, the day one is all about entrepreneurship mindset and business models. We break the myth that you need money to start. Okay, all you need is mindset. Day two is all about AI idea generator. Students use AI to find real market gaps, problems worth solving, opportunities hiding in plain sight. Day three is all about market research and competitor analysis, not textbook theory, real Google searches, real customer interviews, real data. Day four, startup selection. They pick their best idea, not the easiest, but the best. Day five, business model canvas, lean canvas style, one page, clarity over complexity, their entire business visible at a glance. Week two, build the product. And this is where we'll start with day six, which is on product design. What exactly are they selling? Digital product, service, physical product? They decide, they define. Day seven is all about brand creation. name, logo, color palette, using AI tools like Luca and Canva, professional identity in hours, not weeks. Day 8 is website and landing page, card, framer, Notion, real URLs, real pages, live on the internet. Day 9 is all about product creation. They build it, whatever it is. No excuses, no delays. Ship mode. 10th day will be all about payment setup. You can use Razorpay, Gumroad, Instamojo. They can accept real money. Real revenue becomes possible. Week 3 is all about marketing and sales. So day 11 is social media setup, Instagram, YouTube, real handles, real presence, no fakes, no placeholders. Day 12 is all about content strategy, AI generated content calendar, what to post, when to post, why it converts. Day 13 is audience building, right? DM outreach, referral systems, building a tribe, not just followers. Day 13 is about first sales strategy, pricing psychology, value based pricing, the art of asking for money and getting it. Day 15, launching or launch day, go live across all channels, real posts, real offers, real customers. And this is not a drill. Week 4 is all about scale and startup skills. So, day 16 starts with sales psychology, FOMO, urgency, scarcity, ethical persuasion, the difference between a hobby and a business. Day 17 is all about customer feedback, iterate, improve, pivot if needed. Real founders listen, real founders adapt. Day 18, AI automation, chatbots, scheduling, email sequences. They learn to scale without burning out. Day 19, startup basics and parent partnership, financial literacy, legal basics, how to talk to parents about the business. Family becomes support system, not skeptic. Day 20, demo day, presentations to parents, teachers, peers, certificates get issued, founders graduate. This is something that we can always discuss with the partner organization. 20 days from I have an idea to I have a business, from I have to learn to I did. That's not education, that's transformation. But what exactly do we, walk away with? That's very important. So let me show you the tangible, verifiable outcomes one by one. 20 days, but what does a student actually have at the end is the question. Not knowledge, absolutely proof. So let me give you the full inventory, every single asset they walk away with. The first one is a validated startup idea backed by real market research, not a guess, data driven. The second one is a live website or landing page, real URL, real design, live on the internet for anyone to see. Third one is a digital product, a service, or physical product built by them, not assigned, not copied. Fourth one, an active payment system. They can accept money, in fact, today. Fifth one, Instagram and YouTube presence for their startup. Real followers, real content, real brand building. Sixth one is first paying customers or documented, analyzed concepts. They know what worked, they know what to fix. Seventh one is an investor ready pitch deck built on Gamma or Canva, professional, compelling, ready for the room. Eighth, a startup sales report with real data, revenue, traffic, conversion rates, the language of business. Ninth, an AI-Praxis certified young entrepreneur certificate, verified, shareable, LinkedIn ready. And 10th, a founder's portfolio, shareable proof of work, one link, everything they've built. Colleges see it, employees see it, investors see it. Now, if you're a parent, imagine your child at 16 with this portfolio. While others have grades, your child has a business. While others say, I'm interested in entrepreneurship, your child says, I have done it. While others apply to colleges with mark sheets, your child applies with revenue, customers, and proof. And if you're a principal, imagine what this does to your school's reputation. Not just academic excellence, it's startup excellence. Not just job placements, founder placements. So that's not an extracurricular, that's a differentiator. In a world where every student has the same marks, the same exams, the same degrees, this is what separates the applicants from the founders. And this is what the AI era rewards builders, not just learners. Now, how do we make all this possible without coding, without expensive software, without technical background? Let me show you the tools. So, question every parents will ask, which I just mentioned in a different manner. What do they need to know before they start? Right? So the beautiful answer is nothing. No coding, no design background, no business experience, no expensive software. A laptop, tablet, smartphone, and internet connection. Okay. All free software that they will get, all browser based, all beginner friendly. For AI ideation, it's the Chat GPT, Gemini, Claude. Students learn their to prompt like founders. AI becomes their brainstorming partner. For designing, it's Canva AI, Magic Write, professional graphics in minutes, no design degree required. For logo creation, it's Luca, Canva AI, brand identity that looks like it costs thousands, but it's built in an hour. Website, it's Card, Framer, Notion, real websites, real functionality, drag, drop, publish. Marketing, Instagram, content creation, and many other tools like DaVinci Code and video editing that rivals professional studios. Payments, Razorpay, Gumroad, Instamojo, accept money from anywhere in India. Set up in 15 minutes. Obviously, the verification may take time, 5 to 6 days, depending on what they're using, but at least they will learn at that point in time. Pitch deck, Gamma, Canva, investor ready presentations that look, they came from a design agency. Research, obviously, Chat GPT, Google Trends, market insights, competitor analysis, trend spotting, all at the fingertips. So notice what we are doing here. We are not teaching students to replace their creativity with AI. Absolutely not. We are teaching them to multiply it. One student with AI tools, that's a team of 10 from 5 years ago. One founder with ChatGPT and Canva, that's a startup that used to need a co-founder, a designer, and developer. That's the AI era advantage, and we are giving it to 14-year-olds. And here's what matters most. All of these are free. They're actually freely available by the tools themselves. No hidden costs, no subscription traps, no upgrade to pro pressure, because the window that they allow, within that these students can actually build. Browser based, any device, zero experience required. So your student in a village with a smartphone, in a city with a smartphone, same tools as a student maybe in Bangalore with a MacBook. That's the democratization we believe in. That's the AI-Praxis mission in action. So the barrier isn't technical, the barrier isn't financial. The only barrier is starting, and That's exactly what Founders Lab removes. Now, how does this actually reach your students online, in person? What works for your school? So, let me show you the delivery options. The answer is very simple. However, works best for you. No travel, no logistics, no infrastructure investment when you go ahead online. As I mentioned, this entire presentation is online, but we are also available offline. For that, we definitely will have to, discuss with the school management. So online delivery, this is our primary mode, and it's built for impact. Live sessions via Zoom or Google Meet, real time interaction, real time feedback, real time collaboration. Every session gets recorded, full replay access. Student misses a day, they catch up. Parent wants to review, they watch. Principal wants to see progress, it's all there. But having said that, we really encourage that everybody must attend, because otherwise it will become self paced, and that's what we don't want, because the recording will also be for limited time. Now, students join from school, lab, or home. Flexibility that respects your existing schedule. No disruption, no displacement. AI Praxis facilitator leads, remotely. Trained professionals, founder experience, mentoring DNA, not just instructors, builders who teach. Custom batch scheduling available, your calendar, your exams, your holidays. We adapt to you. And here's what schools love about online: zero logistics burden. No transport arrangements, no venue bookings, no security clearances, no catering, no chaos. Just a link, a time, and the transformation happens. Students in Mumbai, students in Mysuru, students in a town you have never heard of. Same quality, same outcomes, same founder journey. Now, do we do offline or in person? As I mentioned, it's yes. And we can always have uh, face-to-face discussion, right? Because offline will definitely carry its own weightage, its own charm. Simply contact AI Praxis directly at help@aipraxis.co.in. We'll customize the experience for your institution. And the question is, what about the curriculum? The curriculum doesn't change, the outcomes don't change, the certification doesn't change. What changes is the wrapper. What changes is your convenience, right? Because at the end of the day, our job isn't to fit you into our model. Our job is to get your students to founder status, however it takes. Now, the question every principal and every parent is really asking: what does the investment look like? Let me be completely transparent with you, right? Two options, and that's it. Choose whatever works for you. Option one is individual solo enrollment. So we're coming up with batches of 60 online, and this is an open cohort. Anybody can actually join, any student, right? Right now, we'll start with 4,999 rupees for an individual. And this is a slashed price, so there's a 50% discount, and this is the discounted price that you actually get per student. It's completely open cohort, as I mentioned, full 20-day program, live sessions plus recorded replays. This will be run as it is, because this timing, this schedule will be fixed by AI Praxis, and this is open for anybody, right? All materials, all AI tool guidance, weekly mentoring, live Q&A sessions, everything will happen every day, for 3 hours. And of course, AI Praxis Certified Young Entrepreneur Certificate and the Founder's Portfolio, shareable proof of work, right? For under 5,000 rupees. A student gets a complete life's startup certificate portfolio that lasts a long time. And for the school, which is option two, the best value, right? If you multiply 10,000 by a batch of 60, it becomes 6 lakh rupees. Right now, we are offering it at 2 lakh 10,000 rupees, which is a 65% off per batch. uh, and 60 students is what actually we want, and we don't just want to increase the size. So obviously you can do your selection and give it to us. Otherwise, if you want our support, we can also do a selection who are really interested and passionate, can be part of this, right? So for every student here, if you look at compared to a student joining online separately, here if he comes or she comes from a school, it will be 3,500 rupees, right? And what you actually get here is obviously a dedicated onboarding session online or in your school itself. We'll try to accommodate one coordinator who can actually manage the entire batch, someone from your team, right? We will also send you a consolidated progress report for your institution so that you can see your students' journey very well documented. We'll try to definitely have custom scheduling to fit your school calendar, your exams, or your holidays, your rhythm. So think about that. 60 students, each building a real startup, each with a live website, a payment system, a pitch deck, a portfolio. Your school produces 60 young entrepreneurs in 1 month for 2 lakh 10,000 rupees. So that's not an expense, that's an investment in reputation, that's an investment in differentiation, that's an investment in proof that your school doesn't just teach, it builds founders. And here is what you need to know. We cap always the batches in 60, but there are conditions in which if you need more, we will definitely have to accommodate the additional students in the other batches because we really don't want to compromise on the quality. So, when are the new batches coming up? New batches will be announced soon. It will be starting from third week of May 2016, that's 26, right? And yeah, 60 seats per batch. So, how do we actually get started? What's the process from the first call to demo day and everything? There are 6 simple steps that we have done, right? So you're convinced you want this for your school, for your child, right? The beautiful part is from first call to demo day, it's just simple steps. Okay. We'll definitely have an initial discussion, a 30-minute call, right, with the school or with an individual if it is required. We confirm batch size, preferred dates, delivery mode. Uh, of course, no forms, no paperwork, just conversation. It's human to human. And this will be online. And then for schools, of course, if they need any proposal and, of course, the invoice, we will send them within 48 hours. That's one. Then, what is very important is the third step, which is payment, right? So, we'll definitely provide you the link through our platform. You can pay online directly via razor pay, right? Then it's very important the fourth step. We will definitely do an orientation session and onboarding, which is going to take 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, we'll definitely get them excited. We set expectations, we share platform logins with every single student, and by the end of this session they are not students anymore, they are founders in waiting. Step 5 is all about program delivery. AI-Praxis runs all sessions. Your teachers don't need to prepare anything, your staff doesn't need to manage. You get weekly progress reports. See exactly every student stands and what's built, what's launched, what's selling, right? We do the work. Then demo day plus certificates. Parents are invited. You can invite the parents. Students present their startups, real pitches, real demos, real pride in the room. Certificates issued within 5 to 6, at max 6 working days. Verified, shareable, ready for LinkedIn, college applications, and investor meetings if required. That's it. 6 steps. No complexity, no delays, no excuses, just founders built in 20 days. Now, let me leave you with one final thought and everything you need to take action. And this is the last slide. So, here we are. You have seen the opportunity, you've seen the solution, you've seen the curriculum, the tools, the outcomes, the pricing, the process. Now comes the moment where you decide, will my students be founders or will they wait? Okay, you already know about the new cohorts starting from in May 2026. Only 60 seats per batch. Not because we can't scale, because every founder deserves mentorship, every startup deserves attention. When these 60 seats fill, the next batch waits, and your students wait, and their future wait. So if you're a school principal watching this, your institution can be the one that produces founders, not just graduates. Your school can be known for startups, not just mark sheets. That decision is one email away. So some of you may be wondering, can will we have only one batch? No, we can have parallel batches, of course. If you are a parent, your child doesn't need to wait until college to build something real. They don't need permission. They need opportunity. That opportunity is one call away. If you're a student, stop waiting to be older. Stop waiting to be ready. The tools are free. The guidance is free. The only thing missing is your part. And here's exactly how to reach us. My name is Amit, and I'm the founder at AI-Praxis. You can reach out to me directly via help at aipraxis.co.in. And my mobile number is also mentioned here. You can always message me. I may not be able to receive all the calls. Please do message me properly, and I'll definitely give you a reply within 24 hours. So remember the investment, 5,000 rupees open cohort per student, 2,10,000 rupees school batch, 60 students, roughly 3,500 rupees per seat. That investment, and it returns a founder. That's all. Thank you very much for listening.